You know what there guys, welcome back to another review. This time I've got the BLO1 from Thorfire. Now this is basically one of your typical cheap Chinese bike lights. They contacted me about a couple of reviews a while ago and I agreed to do a review, and this is what they sent me. I've taken it out once or twice and we've got basically our stereotypical non-waterproof battery pack, a headlamp which actually feels like it's quite well made, comes with a rear bike light, a UK charger, well UK plug, a US charger, USB charger, and some USB cables. All a bit weird. I just want to quickly talk about the instructions. They're pretty non-existent. You just get a white piece of paper here. There's nothing about run times or any details at all really, apart from you press the button to turn it on and you press the button to change mode, and that's it. So they're really vague. I'm going to start from the worst thing and start to build ourselves up to the other annoying things. This rear light is very poor quality. It's really plasticky. We've got a typical O-ring kind of mount here to mount on the seat post. I haven't actually even put batteries in this, because once I opened up the back panel to see there's no O-rings in there, there's nothing to prevent water coming in, I thought, well, this isn't fit for purpose for the UK, so there's no point even reviewing it, because I'll take it out on one wet ride and then the batteries will rust in the back there. You can clearly tell it's just a very plasticky item. It's not very well made. So let's put that in the bin. The USB charger. Now this light only glows green, and it doesn't matter what state of charge the battery's in, it only glows green. So there's no way of actually knowing at what point of the charge your battery's in, if it's fully charged or, you know, if it's finished charging or not. It's just constantly green. So as that doesn't give me any good information about the state of the battery, that can go in the bin as well. Now I really do hate these style of battery packs. In fact, I think I am going to open this one up. Let's see what's inside. Let's be careful here. So as you can see, that's only a plastic foil there, and yep, that's just a piece of paper. So again, as you can see, that will not be fit for any British winter. I mean, oh god, that's really crap. So there's nothing to these Chinese battery packs, and this is why I don't really recommend them. Because you go out on one ride, that'll get damp, all these points will start to rust out, and there is a potential that these can short circuit and do silly things. So that's really crap, and that needs to be recycled properly. And okay, so we've got two different cables here. One is so that we can charge the battery pack via a USB, and I'll plug this in now. I've got to be careful I don't short it now that I've cut it open. Now, okay, so that's plugged directly into USB. Again, I have no way of telling what state of charge that battery's in, if it's fully charged, half charged, if it's finished charging, that sort of thing. So that's disappointing. Now, what else do we have? We have another cable here, which actually lets you run the light directly off a USB. So let's plug that in. I have no idea why you'd want to do this, although I do know there's some Chinese battery packs now that are coming out with USB plugs directly on them, so that's probably why they've done it. There we go. Ooh, rave mode. And that's about it, really. And for some reason this red light comes on. I have no idea why. So let's mount this on the bars quickly. Very typical rubber band mount. It's quite tight, only came with one size of bands. So not very easy to get on wider bars. In fact, I'm going to mount this up here. Let's get this battery pack back over. Okay, so let's turn that on. Turns on in high, which is again a little bit of a pet hate. It should turn on in low and then ramp up, and this helps protect your eyes if your eyes are already adjusted to the dark. I am being really harsh on this light, but then it's shit. So, okay, we've got high, medium, low, and the good thing is it does cycle all the way through. Some of these cheap Chinese lights, they do turn off and then turn back onto high, so that's a plus point. Double tap for strobe, and we've got this blue indicator light on here, which does, it's hard to tell on the camera, lights up this entire ring, and for some reason it's always blue, so it doesn't really seem to indicate the charge of the battery. I've had this running for hours and it doesn't change colour from blue. So you could be out on a ride and all of a sudden your battery turns off because you have no idea at what state of charge the battery's in. You don't know if it's, you know, full, running out, or anything like that. So it's a bit pants, really. It's quite a shame. You can buy these off eBay or Amazon. I will put a link in the description, but I really wouldn't recommend it. It's just not really fit for the purpose. It's, the quality of the head feels quite nice. It feels reasonably well made, but it's everything else that goes with it. You don't know what charge the battery's at. This battery will fail after one wet ride, and everything else is just a bit pants. So I think this is actually the first time I've really laid into a light, but that's definitely one to avoid. That's the BLO1 from Thorfire. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.